escaped my house. Well done. But this game has just begun. If you dare to come back in, a new adventure will begin. Type in your name if you are new here, or pick from the list. There's no need to fear.
Oh, I've been through your House of Horrors before, Skeleton. And I'm coming back for more, because it was a spooky, comfy time. Hello, everyone! And welcome back, to I Spy Spooky Mansion Deluxe. There we go, we're already ready to go.
I'm glad you came back into Spooky I Spy. Now go play the games. I dare you to try.
Oh, what, are we not going to get the intro? Oh, I might have started again last time. Basically, I've already played this game once before on the channel, and ever since then, you guys have been begging me to come back and play again, because apparently the appeal of a game like this is that it actually has multiple possible playthroughs. I think there's like 3 different variations of the game and 3 different endings to go along with them. Well, I for one can't think of any better time to revisit this than right now, because it is officially spooky season. The air's starting to get a bit chillier, the leaves are falling, and while we may consider ourselves to be adults with a more refined taste in horror, I don't think you ever really leave behind the childhood spookiness. I'm talking about paper cutout pumpkins and black cats and Party City skeletons and witches and ghosts. Look, as much as we may love horror, we never get over spookiness. It's those childhood Halloween experiences that really shape the comfy side of creepy and comfy. And so you take all that and throw it onto a hidden object game with a healthy dose of 90s nostalgia, and we have a recipe for creepy and comfy, a perfect witch's brew, if you will. In fact, I've got a big wide window to my left, and I think I'm going to enhance the mood by just leaning over and opening that. Let the chill air in to set the mood. I can hear the crickets. And you know what? To make this ultimately comfy, I'm gonna go get a flying saucer from the freezer, because I've been up for about 22 hours at this point, and I'm also sleep deprived. So this is a great autopilot video to just sort of zone out to. Alright, you ready to go? I'm ready to go. Let's get the heck out of here.
You can't get out here. The front door's been sealed.
Okay, so I guess we're doing this then. So let's start looking for some puzzles. Now, if I remember correctly, this picture right here was how we view our progress, but we shouldn't have any progress just yet. Kitty-io! That actually legitimately jump scared me. Now, I actually don't remember anything about this game, but I'm pretty sure a lot of things should be different. I don't know if it's some puzzles or all of them, but either way, I have no memory of this. The cool thing is, it's an alternate game, so if you haven't seen the first one, you don't have to. It's not really a part 2. That to me kind of looks like a flashlight is being used as a banister railing. Can't mess with the fish, but we can mess with the mirror.
I spy a star, your name, a jack, a bent paperclip, a lens with a crack, a skeleton face, a frog, a 2, a key and a lock, and a paper shoe.
Alrighty, so it's only fitting that a letter to the librarian would be right in front of a mirror with a candle.
Your name.
And this is what we do. We're given a poem that's really a list, and we just look around. And this is what I love. I adore hidden object games because there's something where you can simultaneously zone out and yet still be actively engaged the entire time. Plus, in the meantime, you get to study some really complex and really visually satisfying art.
A skeleton face.
Also, I love the voice actress on Skeleton. From what I remember, she's actually quite famous. Some of you were able to name her when I last played. So what else are we looking for? A frog?
A frog.
A 2. Now, some of these are actually a bit of a trick. Some of these are a trick where they're not actually a literal description of what you're looking for. And some of them are more literal than you know. So, I just realized I'm trying not to make, like, eating and swallowing sounds while I'm eating this ice cream sandwich. That won't be an issue in a little while, but for right now, I've got to be careful. There's a star.
A star.
A jack.
A jack.
A lens with a crack.
A lens with a crack.
I love your voice actress so much. Bent paperclip?
A bent paperclip.
Now, a paper shoe. Ah, right there. See, this is where it sometimes tries to trick you. Because it's not a shoe made of paper, it's literally a shoe drawn on paper. One could argue this is not a shoe, but I'm not really ready to get into that right now.
A paper shoe.
I see lots of keys, but what do you mean by a key in a lock? Ah, right there.
A key in a lock.
Now we've just got to find the 2, and I knew this would be the difficult one. There's always the 1. There's always the 1 to cause us issues.
A 2.
I figured it would be something like that.
Aha! The kitchen game has begun. I'm giving you ingredient number 1.
I just love that that's actually who you are. Like, first of all, I like that you're actually physically present, hiding just off screen. But, you know, they could have made you, like, a funny little cartoon or anything, really. And they decide to make you, like, photos of one of those little rubber things that you wrap around a pencil. I swear some details also just make no sense, like the pencil above the door. But yeah, there's going to be multiple puzzles in each room, and I think for our sanity it's best to just take this one room at a time.
I spy 2 peas, a pair of pink ears, a footprint, a cat, a set of old gears, a bottle in a trumpet, a domino, and a hole where the 7th button will go.
Okay, well, that's obvious.
A hole where the 7th button will go.
Look at you chilling out in the back there. You are ready for some science. Brought your safety gear. Alright, well, we'll look for the obvious. A domino.
A domino.
A bottle and a trumpet.
A bottle in a trumpet.
2 peas. Well, there's a pea.
1 letter P.
And I wonder if we're actually looking for different objects. Of course, I don't remember the last time. I imagine these screens are more or less the same, but there's a lot in these environments. Maybe we're picking out different things. A footprint.
A footprint.
A set of old gears.
A set of old gears.
Cat. Where does one see a cat? I'm really just, like, locking eyes on the bottom of the screen, and whatever I see first, I start looking for that. A mouse is
A pair of pink ears.
basically a cat. Okay, well, I got something anyway. No, a pea. That could be any number of things. Oh, no, never mind. There's another pea right there.
2 letter P's.
Now, all I need to find is that cat. There's a cat.
A cat. In the kitchen, you'll find something new. I like to call it ingredient 2.
Okie dokie. So, is this the kitchen? Well, it's the dining room for sure. Let's have a look then.
I spy tick, a beehive door, a 10, a pen, an apple core, sticks for 6, a teapot, talk, and a number that fell off the clock.
Oh, there's that.
A number that fell off the clock.
Talk.
Talk.
Sticks for 6.
Sticks for 6.
A teapot.
A teapot.
Tick.
Tick.
Now, an apple core.
An apple core.
See, this image isn't nearly as busy as another hidden object game I played recently called Shiver the Vanishing Hitchhiker. And so it's kind of a cakewalk by comparison, but it really enhances the difficulty a lot when you don't have, like, the texture or the coloration. Immediately, it's like on the T-Rex in Jurassic Park. I just can't see what's right in front of me a lot of the time. Now, a beehive door.
A beehive door.
It does get weirdly specific, though. A 10.
A 10.
And a pen.
A pen. What's in shrinking soup? Wait and see. Would you eat ingredient 3?
I'd like to think I'm willing to expand my palate. But there's still more to find in the dining room here. Where is everything? God. I know it's a little toy, but it looks a little realistic, almost like it's a literal stuffed animal. And I don't like its eyes and otherwise lack of facial features.
I spy 2 red bugs, a dime, 5 flies, an ear, saw teeth, 2 dark brown eyes, a pearl from above, an empty plate, a bone, a bee, and an animal 8.
An animal 8? Well, that could be a... See, I love the interpretation ones. Could be a spider. No, I guess not. An animal 8. Alright, well, anyway. 2 red bugs.
1 red bug. Two red bugs.
A dime.
A dime.
One fly.
fly. A bee. 2 flies.
Oh, these flies are the ones that are gonna really kill it for me, huh? There's 3. They're gonna get progressively harder to spot.
3 flies. 4 flies.
There's just one more somewhere. One more that I haven't seen. Oh, there it is.
5 flies.
Now, 2 dark brown eyes.
1 dark brown eye.
Now, where's the next? A pearl from above?
A pearl from above.
You must be the empty plate.
An empty plate.
Saw teeth.
Saw teeth.
So an ear. No, it wouldn't be that specific, but it does get surprisingly specific. And I think that's my favorite part about this one, as opposed to other hidden object games, is when it occasionally decides to stretch what something could actually be in a scene. There's a couple of things here that seem really obvious, but I just need to interpret what they actually are. There's an ear.
An ear?
Look in the patterns, look in the designs. There's a bone.
A bone?
I'm still looking for another dark brown eye. Ah, right there. Oh, that one.
Two dark brown eyes.
That could very easily be missed because it happens to look identical to just a knot in the wood. An animal ate. That is so... Yeah, see, I can actually see the alternate paths here because there's multiple yums hidden. And I'm pretty sure on another path we did have to get them. There's one yum here, another here, and another one formed by the fork. These actually do get quite clever.
An animal ate. Well done. Here is ingredient 4.
Oh my god, it's
Are
literally
you ready
forming an
to
8.
Earn a few more?
Oh, okay. I stopped doing it because I was pretty sure I had clicked on that snake before, but I guess I had to click specifically on that formation. Granted, I didn't see it until the end when I clicked it, so I guess it's fair game.
To get out this time, you'll have to make my favorite recipe. Shrinking soup. First, fill my kitchen with ingredients by playing I Spy riddles and games.
Your scaling is very inconsistent, Skeleton. Alright, maybe that means there'll be something open elsewhere. I always loved this room. Look at how comfy this is. I mean, a parlor with a fire burning, so many nice-looking couches and chairs. Imagine the gatherings you could have here. Magic's the gatherings. Oh, this is something different. Oh, I see. We're matching something to its thingamajig. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You would go there. I get it. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I am so quickly figuring out this game for children. 2. Some of these are easier via process of elimination. 12 and 7.
Win twice more, and I'll have a reward for you. But watch out, the objects match in a different way this time.
So things will be a bit more obscure. We've got to figure out how they match. Interesting. So, keys, jacks, mugs, pins, candles, bells, and pots.
A new record.
So now it's going to be things that start with that letter, in this case, a bow, golf ball, candle, yo-yo, a mouse, an ear, a violin, and scissors.
Ingredient 5 sure is yummy. Can't wait to have soup in my tummy.
I literally just got away from a table with a snake on it.
You can keep playing mystery bins to find more matches.
Yeah, I sure could, but I think I'm gonna head out now. I'm on a schedule here. You know, that is just the way, isn't it? Like, I'm hardwired to be satisfied when I'm making quicker than usual progress, but at the same time, I have to remind myself that this is, you know, an I Spy game meant for little babies.
I spy 2 arrows, the number 4, a car, an R, a cracked open door. Fresh wood on the fire, a nail that might fall, a bat, an E, and a nail in the wall.
That king's looking a little spooky there, huh? Doesn't seem like there's an actual animation for clicking on you, at least not right now, but somebody definitely has been watching us this whole time, and that moose is just staring at us sternly. In a topsy-turvy place like this, I bet it's just standing behind the wall, ready to barge through the second I do something wrong. Look, the cat knows what's up. Literally knows what's up. Somebody was definitely staring at us just a moment ago. Alright, a nail on the wall, because it seems I've been working backwards. Well, there's a nail that might fall.
A nail that might fall.
You are also looking for fresh wood on the fire. Fresh wood on the fire over here, maybe? Ah, that's right.
Fresh wood on the fire.
Certain things will need to move into place. So it's just little variations like this. It never strays away from the formula of hidden object, but some of them require just a little bit more thought, and I think that's what keeps it from getting repetitive. Number 4.
The number 4.
A cracked open door. No, it's not you. But perhaps you. Oh my god.
A cracked open door.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Okay. A bat.
A bat.
2 arrows, but one of them is this arrow, and I bet another will be a literal pointing arrow.
1 arrow.
Right here.
2 arrows.
Ah, right there.
A nail in the wall.
Now, what's about an E? Well, there's an R right here. An I here. Ah, there's an... That's clever. That's clever. The open door and some detail inside, that's an F. Might help to back up from the screen because that allows you to kind of see the overall picture and not just hyper-focus on the small details. It's very easy in these games to miss the forest for the trees, and already that pays off because we just found the E.
An E.
Now, there's the R.
An R.
Now, alls I need is a car. Also, that garbage can is definitely a giant thimble. There's a car. Why won't it let me select the car? Ah, there's the car.
A car.
The sound of progress.
Wondering what these ingredients do? Fill up my kitchen. Then I'll tell you.
I don't think I need to know. Probably won't be having any. The only thing left to do in this room is to have a peek out the curtain and explore the grounds. Now, you really can't go and poke that eye on the wall?
I spy Venus, a dog, a snail, a wide open mouth, a tree on a nail, 2 4s, 3 bats, 4 5-pointed stars, a green caterpillar, and bike handlebars.
Okey-dokey, well, there's a green caterpillar.
A green caterpillar. Venus.
A dog.
A dog.
And a snail.
A snail.
A A wide open mouth. Now that's something which may be a trick or literal. In this case, it's literal.
A wide open mouth.
5 pointed stars. You? No, you're more than 5, and you're more than 5 too. Some red herrings. There we go.
1 5-pointed star. 2 5-pointed stars. 3 5-pointed stars.
One more. There's only one more.
One 4.
Oh, I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that, so I'm really lucky I clicked on it. There it is, see? Nailed to the window panes. A bat.
1 bat.
And another bat.
2 bats.
And 3 bats.
3 bats.
Swing bata bata. A horseman. So we've got a relative of Bojack out there. Beware. Bike handlebars. What do you...
Bike handlebars.
That one seems like it's distinctly missing handlebars, unless that's what that is, in which case that's kind of a weird structure. Alright, so we've got most things. A tree on a nail. Ah, there we go. You got me looking at the tree outside.
A tree on a nail.
There's a star.
Four 5-pointed stars.
Now what I need is to find myself one more 4. Oh my god, I just saw that face in the sky. There are little jump scares hidden in these things, and little cutenesses too. Look, there's a little raccoon out there. It's just a baby. But I am not having any luck finding this 4. Ah, right there, maybe.
2 4s. Ingredient 7 is almost halfway. You've still got 8 more games to play.
Really, that's it? Oh, we are blowing through this thing. And the candle is going out. Not mine, that's for sure. So that's the thing with these puzzles. They will give you tunnel vision. That's the insidious thing about the sort of wordplay ones. You saw that. Oh no, wait, hang on. I'm doing things I don't mean to do. I get so startled because you just peer around the corner. You're in every place I don't expect. There's a rat on the ground, and a whole bunch of creepy portraits. Even the cat seems startled to see us. I gotcha. We need to stop them until they're a few of a kind. This is kind of neat. It's kind of neat that it's... In these types of games, part of the game is figuring out what the game is.
Nice collection. Make 2 more collections, and I'll have a reward for you.
Now they're all tiles. How do I know what's what? Well, I guess in this case, it's just these stone or wooden blocks, right? Seems to be working. Oh, are these... Some of them seem almost like mahjong tiles.
A new record.
Okay, this time we're looking for all dogs. A ladybug isn't a dog, no matter how much we may lobby for them to be. Unfortunately, it seems dogs themselves are far less common in the spawn pool. Come on. Come on.
A new record. My shrinking soup will taste great now that you have ingredient 8. You can keep playing to make more creepy collections.
No, I think I know enough about dogs and mahjong tiles now. Besides, I'm onto your games. The one light on in the back and the teddy bear just staring at me as if I've interrupted something. What looks like an old Civil War, or maybe conductor's hat just sitting on the hook beside a mirror. Kinda makes me wonder just how old this place really is. I'm not really sure what the haunted lore is of I Spy Spooky Mansion, but I'm guessing it involves a lot of murder and intrigue.
I spy a tail. 3 stars in a row. Moon, a light switch, a tiny black crow. Your name, 2 bells, an open pin, 3 nines, a nail, and a bunny tucked in.
What the moon brought. I'm telling you, old-timey literature did not care about being as terrifying as possible. I mean, either that or there's such changing sensibilities that we really have such little relation to people who lived about 100, 150 years ago. But there's our name.
Your name. 2 bells.
I guess that counts as 1 bell?
2 bells.
Oh no, it just counts them both at once. Okay, an open pin.
An open pin. A nail.
2 nines, or no, 3 nines, so 1 9 is right here.
1 9.
A second one is here.
2 nines.
Now we're gonna be in need of a third. Well, here's a tiny crow.
A tiny black crow.
A tail.
A tail.
A bunny tucked in. Well, you're not a bunny, but I bet you do ride a motorcycle. And there's skeleton. You're a named main character, in fact the only character, which unfortunately for me is preventing me from making any Darwin and/or Bone Brigade jokes.
A bunny tucked in.
There's 3 stars in a row.
3 stars in a row.
Moon. I see. The all caps indicates that we are actually looking... That was like 4 words at once. That we are in fact looking for the word moon. Yep, I knew it.
Moon.
I know this game came out in like the 90s, that's when your dialogue was recorded, but can you please, please just narrate my life? I mean, something like you practically does. Now a light switch, that's gonna be right there.
A light switch.
No, turn it off.
A light switch.
We can't turn it off? No. Well, I hope that means you're good and tucked in. Maybe the mouse is afraid of the dark. But I'd hate to make them uncomfortable. We're missing one more 9. Oh, wait, no. 29 cents. 9.
3 9s. Here is delicious ingredient number 9. You're filling up that kitchen of mine.
Okay, only better hurry up or that mouse is gonna take it. I think I pointed this out last time. I find this book so creepy. And you know what the worst thing about it is? Well, I know this is here for a puzzle, but imagine if you opened up a chest in the upstairs of a haunted house abandoned for who knows how long, and found a book like this that claims to be authored by you. What else? We've got that over there, plus whatever's in the side room.
I spy a jack, green eyes staring at you. 2 horns, eyeglasses, a nose that is blue. 3 cats in a row. 4 hats that are red. A top hat, a top, and a fly on a head.
There's a lot of distracting eyes staring at me. There's some green eyes from the doll facing backwards.
Green eyes staring at you.
Hey, I'm looking for 3 cats in a row and I just spotted you looking a bit more shadowy, doing a handstand between them. Well, you really will do anything to be the center of attention, even crafting this whole elaborate game just to make a sandwich? Or a soup, I suppose. Top hat?
1 hat that is red.
Well, a hat that's red anyway.
2 hats that are red. 3 hats that are red. 4 hats that are red.
All we need. Now that'll be a top hat.
A top hat.
A top.
A top.
A fly on a head.
A fly on a head.
Eyeglasses.
Eyeglasses.
A nose that is blue.
A nose that is blue.
2 horns. Well, there's a horn.
1 horn.
There must be another one. Right there.
Two horns.
That is so funny. Instead of having the block move, the animation is just the picture on the block moving. This really does feel like a more engaging version of those Living Books games where just everything you click on has an animation to it. A jack. Now, why is a jack such a recurring, almost sort of mascot item? I wonder if there's any reason for that.
A jack.
Now, 3 cats in a row. It ain't you guys. I need to put you together.
3 cats in a row. You solved one more, so here's ingredient 10. You're not finished yet, but I'm sure you'll know when.
You sound like you're having so much fun with this role. So what's next? This room over here?
I spy 2 pencils, a hand, 3 doors, a bug on the wall, a name that is yours, a comb, a 6, a single red rose, a little bathtub, and a wallpaper nose.
Alright, let's get hunting. There's a pencil.
1 pencil.
Another. Things like that. One long object is always going to be the toughest. And it's always a dilemma, too. Do I look for the toughest things first and spend some time? Or do I get a roll first and get most of what I'm looking for out of the way? Comb.
A comb.
A little bathtub.
A little bathtub.
Skeleton, how are you doing that? Single red rose.
A single red rose.
6.
A 6.
A wallpaper nose. Not you. Not you. Somewhere in the design, perhaps? A bug on the wall? No. No, but you.
A bug on the wall.
A name that is ours, of course.
A name that is yours.
I was starting to get a little paranoid because that one didn't actually register for the first few clicks. I guess I had to click closer to the center. A nose on the wall. I didn't even see that face.
A wallpaper nose.
That's the kind of thing that if you saw that, you wouldn't see it at first, and then you'd absolutely panic, and then you would sound like a crazy person when you try to explain it to your friends. Hand.
A hand.
3 doors. Now that one's gonna be a bit more complicated. There's a door.
1 door.
That's really how deep we can get, huh?
2 doors.
And another one on the reflection.
3 doors.
Now we're just looking for 1 more pencil. There we go.
2 pencils. The kitchen is nearly full. No doubt this 11th ingredient will help you out.
All these detailed designs with so many things to look at, the shadows creeping across the walls, it's just so pleasing to the eye. Every little bit. I mean, even the things that aren't a puzzle still have plenty for you to study. We're going from one bookshelf to another. Oh, and there's something here, too.
I spy scream, a skull, a 3, a fly, a frown, and a leafless tree, a broken wing, a yellow beak, iron gate, and a butterfly eek.
Okay.
A broken wing.
I think I said it before, but I'll say it again. I think it's really adorable how you actually physically stand here and watch me work. But this is always one of the tougher ones. Scream. But even here, there's like variation. For one puzzle, we just have the magnifying glass and we're looking for tinier and tinier details.
A skull.
And a scream. Whoa.
Scream.
A yellow beak.
A yellow beak.
An eek.
A butterfly, eek!
I really wish there were a species of butterfly or other insect that makes that noise. Just because I'm imagining a summer where the air is just full of them, all making those noises like cicadas. Alright, look at the owl. A fly.
A fly.
A leafless tree.
A leafless tree.
A 3, a frown, and an iron gate. Well, that just says iron gate.
Iron gate.
A 3.
A 3.
It's the tunnel vision, you know? Like, I didn't see these things because I was looking at all the wings. I mean, after all, that's where all the detail is. This is a different type of image because it's still got all that complexity, arguably more than all the other ones. But there's just big gulfs of nothing in between, but not really nothing. Now we've just got to find a frown. And that ain't it. But that could be.
A frown. Ingredient 12. Here's the scoop. It's almost time to make shrinking soup.
And that's a scoop that'll definitely get me a Pulitzer. Alright, I guess at this point we are going right to left then.
I spy a stamp, the 2nd floor, an open window, a desk drawer, a broken clock, 3 birds, a 10, cheese in a trap, and a feather pen.
Easy peasy. Oh, and there's Skeleton with her mom, who looks a bit more like a Day of the Dead decoration. But then again, that's the point of moms, right? You gotta appreciate your heritage.
The 2nd floor.
And there's a stamp.
A stamp.
An open window.
An open window.
And a desk drawer.
A desk drawer.
A broken clock.
A broken clock.
And when it comes to 3 birds, are you counting the penguin?
1 bird.
Seems that you are. Okay, where can we find some others? You're a mouse. You haven't sprouted wings, so you're not a pigeon yet. But after you hatch from your cocoon, you will be. But I don't have that long to wait. Cheese in a trap.
Cheese in a trap.
A feather pen.
A feather pen.
Look what I just noticed. To do. Trick, scare, haunt. You've done all 3. Just realized the message on the desk says, get out. Are you here? Huh, like somebody tried to have a seance at some point or a spirit box session. We're looking for 3 birds and a 10. Well, there's a 10. Happened upon by accident.
A 10.
Ooh, there's a bird.
2 birds.
Now I'm only looking for 1 more. I just realized, wow, I don't know why I got that extreme a reaction out of this, but a sheet ghost has been skinned and Ed Geined into some curtains. It's a bit less graphic than doing it to a person, though. Oh my god, that's the kind of thing you just don't say. The ghost community is not going to be happy with me. What I'm hoping for is for the bird community to be significantly more so, but they're probably not because we've got this feather pen. Yeah, where does one find a bird these days? They're not outside the window where they belong. There's a shark up there, which is kind of a bird because it's got wings. I can't find this last bird. I have no idea what I'm looking for. I've tried pulling back and finding the word bird. I've tried finding more designs. I can't find it anywhere. Oh my god.
3 birds. Here's another ingredient for you. How many are left? It rhymes with boo.
That's not an answer, but more to the point, I love how you are actually watching me from there. The fourth wall breaking implies that it's just cartoony nonsense, but we could also infer that the other one is back there with you as well, and it's really more of a mirror from the attic. Anyway, that's that place done for.
I spy a bell, 2 nails, a Y, a dinosaur tail, a spider, a fly, an open book, a green boot that's muddy, and an arrow that points to the skeleton's study.
Okay, as usual, we're working in reverse.
An arrow that points to the skeleton's study. A dinosaur tail.
There's a spider.
A spider.
And a fly.
A fly.
A bell.
A bell.
And 2 nails. There's going to be one right here and one down below.
1 nail. Two nails.
Basically telling the guards to seize them when the protagonist walks in. But instead, you're just looking for muddy boots.
A green boot that's muddy.
I don't know why.
A Y.
Now, oddly enough, on a shelf full of books, the toughest one to find is the open one. It's a whole shelf full of books, but the open one's not even real.
An open book. Here's the next ingredient for your haul. You're 1 away from having them all.
That's all? I feel like we breezed right through this. No, it really is. Okay, up to the attic then.
I spy 2 hangers, the tail
Oh,
of
God.
a cat, a face in a frame, a dusty top hat, a necklace, a sock, a loop in a string, the tip of a ski, and a single earring.
Oh my. Here we are in the attic of jump scares. Jump scared when we notice you and all the various creatures that are in this place. This is one rare case where the scene is the hunt. A dusty top hat.
A dusty top hat,
Now, we need a necklace,
a necklace,
a sock, and a loop and a string. A face in a frame? Well, where can I find a face in a frame? Well, there we go!
a face in a frame,
Logically, I would have been looking for a painting, but I guess a frame over a penny technically counts. A good way to get through this is to look at just the word of what it says and to think about every possible meaning, not just the one that's immediately conjured or obvious. If there's a sock to be found anywhere, you also don't want to get tunnel vision in terms of only pursuing one thing until the end. I mean, if you have the resources, it's actually best to diversify expectations, but then again, at this point, maybe I'm speaking beyond the scope of a game like this. The tail of a coat.
the tail of a cat,
Oh, the tail of a cat. I was looking for the wrong thing. I thought it said the tail of a coat. 2 hangers. Well, there's one.
1 hanger,
There must be another somewhere. Does anybody know that their chair is missing? Oh my. It's an early form of Grimace. And by early form, I'm pretty sure by 1998 or whenever this came out, Grimace was already a well-established thing since like the 70s. Let's find out what that is.
A single earring.
That's an earring, apparently. I've just noticed that the mannequin you've decided to claim has a couple of mice crawling all over you. Is that really what you want from life?
2 hangers.
Tip of a ski?
The tip of a ski.
Now, as for a loop and a string, look at you, shadow of a black cat. Or at least presuming a black cat. One question, though. Why is it that the light passes directly through your eye sockets? That may be the proper question to ask. Not what I expected,
A string.
but we got it. Now all we need is a sock. I think there was something stupid that held us up here last time, too. Oh, that's a sock? Wait, no, that looked like it was just something torn, like linens.
Here's the last ingredient. Take a good look, then go to the kitchen. You're ready to cook.
Have we already sold the last batch? Okay, let's get down there and cook then.
You found everything you need to make shrinking soup. Yum. Into the pot, 6 ingredients will go. First pour in 4 eyes, stacked in a row.
Ah, even this process is interactive. And each with its own animation.
Look to the left of the pickled snake. Take that red bottle and give it a shake.
Oh, just straight into the pot? Alright, you lied.
Now you must measure precisely. A 1-pound egg will do nicely.
What is this, a dinosaur egg? Ostrich? Also, I think it's gone bad.
To give this soup shrinking power, sprinkle in a bit of flour.
Okay, where does one find flour? Right here?
Before the soup gets too cold, add a pinch of something old.
I'm not quite sure how to answer that. Something old, you said. Well, that literally says old because it's rotated.
A bit of bug spice and the soup is complete. Add some caterpillar, nice and sweet.
The very hungry caterpillar has the tables turned, as they always do when something bigger comes along.
Get the largest spoon to stir the soup. Let it boil, then take a full scoop.
I can find a large spoon. Well, that's a ladle.
Now go find a door that's fit for a mouse. Then eat this shrinking soup to get out of the house.
You went through all of this whole house of elaborate puzzles to creatively tell me to get out. All right.
There's no door fit for a mouse here.
Yeah, so clearly I have to leave.
Now go find it.
Yeah, I know, but I can't leave. Everything got all glitchy for a second. There we are.
You've escaped my house again. Do you dare to come back in? There's still something you've never seen. The plans to fix my ghost machine.
I was never done with this. I thought that you had a random chance to get a certain permutation. I didn't realize that it's actually a progression. It's not just 3 alternates. Okay, I once again dare to enter. By the way, this is literally just you over and over again, kind of coaxing me back inside, but you know what? Screw it. I'm exhausted, but let's go again. 'Tis the spooky season, right?
You know this door is tightly sealed. A new way out must be revealed. The plans you need you'll find downstairs by my ghost machine that needs repairs.
Let's do it. Part of me is screaming to save this for another video, and the other part does not care whatsoever. Let's do it in a different order, though.
Here are the plans to fix my ghost machine. Solve I Spy riddles and play games to earn the missing parts.
There it is. And I guess the last puzzle is going to consist of actually putting it all together. Well, now we know what it was all for. Let's start on the right this time. All the way on the right.
I spy 3 cups, a cat that's gold, an empty bottle, an apple, mold, the first bug in line, blue snail spice, a candle, a snake, and bug twice.
Alright, well, in keeping with the tradition of starting from the bottom right and working our way back.
Bug once. Bug twice.
I just can't imagine how much fun it would be to work on something like this. There's the snake we apparently didn't use or eat.
A snake.
Now, there's mold.
Mold.
Blue snail spice.
Blue snail spice.
I'm looking for the candle, and come on, I should be an expert on finding candles. I am a candle. Ah, you up there. No, you. First in line.
The first bug in line.
Ah, there's the candle in the bone basket.
A candle.
See, something that always throws me off is how much candles look like bones, and so when I put all the candles in the bone basket by accident, I can never find them. Alright, a gold cat.
A cat that's gold.
A somewhat worm-eaten apple, something I've been terrified of ever since watching The Wizard of Oz, so basically for my whole life.
An apple.
And those fears aren't being assuaged anytime soon. An empty bottle. Which of you is empty? Well, there's that.
An empty bottle. 1 cup. 2 cups.
Remember, it does not have to be empty.
3 cups. Here's your first ghost machine part. You'll need them all to make it start.
This is cool. This is true endgame content because they've gone and made the end stage much more elaborate. I'm down.
I spy 3 coins, a sailing ship, a heart, a horse, a paperclip, an open mouth, an S, a needle, a fly in a cup, and a spotted beetle.
Tell you what, is this gonna be an open mouth?
An open mouth.
I swear I was looking for exactly that, insisting that this was a face even in the first part, although it was so long ago I don't remember how it shaked out.
A spotted beetle.
I'm gonna have such an advantage this time around because I just finished studying these very images.
An S.
A fly in a cup.
A fly in a cup.
A needle is a tougher one. Now we're literally dealing with a needle in a haystack. Well, not literal. It's a literal needle in a not literal haystack. You're a nail, right? You count as a nail? Okay, the needle may prove to be issuous. Anyway, a paperclip, which I swear I just saw. I swear I just saw a paperclip. And now I can't find it. Well, a sailing ship.
A sailing ship.
A horse.
A horse.
3 coins.
1 coin. 2 coins. 3 coins.
A paperclip.
A paperclip.
Now all I have to do is find the needle and the heart. I'm pretty sure I remember spending a long time looking for this needle last time.
A needle.
And there's the heart.
A heart. Great job. Here's machine part 2. I'll put it down in the workshop for you.
I seem to remember having a much more difficult time the first time I played this. Finally, we've just got this.
I spy a hammer, 2 nuts, a shell, a cobwebby name, a flower, a bell, a 7 in place, a carved violin, a 12 for midnight, time, and a pin.
As usual, the pin is what I'm most worried about.
Time. A 12 for midnight.
There we go.
A pin.
A carved violin.
A carved violin.
A 7 in place. But we gotta put it back in its place.
A 7 in place. A bell. A flower.
And a cobwebby name.
A cobwebby name. A hammer. 1 nut.
And a second? Whenever there's more than one of something, it's always the next that's a huge pain. There's always an obvious one and a painful one. Mix and match as you so choose. A shell.
A shell.
Are you a nut?
2 nuts. Check my plans and you'll see where to put machine part 3.
There's something really humorous about seeing you drift into view, climbing up arduously to deliver your line and then arduously climb back down. Into the side room. Let's start with the funny game first. So it's things that go together. Paints. Are there different types of silverware here? Not pins. Alright, process of elimination then. A racket and a tennis ball. Not types of nails either. I can't see the corner of what that is exactly. Maybe a needle and thread? There we go. Spoon and plate. So dinner implements. Not writing utensils. Chalk. Pencil and paper. Bird egg and nest. Golf. Hammer nails. Xylophone and xylophone drum thing. And I guess that's a nutcracker for a walnut.
Win twice more, and I'll have a reward for you. But watch out, the objects match in a different way this time.
I gotta have the same number of something, so 4. You'll be 2, it seems. There we go. Probably just 1. You're also 2. Alright, well, you're gonna be 8. So what else has 8? You do. 3? Is there a 5 somewhere? You're 6. Or wait, no, but you're also 6. So 6. 7. I'm not even bothering to count. 7. 5. 9. 10. I see, you're 11, because you're 11 cents. And 12. Oh, cool, this is gonna be rhyming, so a spring and a ring? That'll actually require a little bit more brain power. A star and a car. A tree and a key. This is fun. If it's a book and a sock, I swear. Okay, good. Mice, rats. A cat should be easy. See, some of these we even have to guess what it would be called. A train and a plane. And an automobile. A clock and a sock. A hook and a book. Process of elimination makes this easier. An 8 and a skate. A 1 in the sun. A snail and a nail. A cat and a hat. Oh, sorry, that's copyrighted. Mice and dice. An eye and a fly.
Well done. Here's machine part 4. You only need 11 more.
I am here for it. You know, I would get through this a lot faster if you didn't have a whole long animation
You
for
can
everything.
Keep playing, Mr. I spy 3 snakes, a nail on the ground, a dime, a diamond, a frame that's round, a lantern, 4 letters, a cat, a queen, 2 holes for eyes, and the number 13.
Eagerly awaiting your animation, but here's the number 13.
The number 13.
2 holes for eyes.
2 holes for eyes.
Kitty.
A cat.
A queen.
A queen.
Now 4 letters. That'll be E.
1 letter.
I.
2 letters.
R.
3 letters.
And F.
Four letters.
A lantern.
A lantern.
Frame that's round.
A frame that's round.
A diamond, which is also a frame.
A diamond.
A diamond and a dime. Wow, it's actually crazy how much they're leading into each other in reverse.
A dime.
A nail on the ground.
A nail on the ground.
And now we're after 3 snakes, which I actually haven't spotted even one of yet. Well, there's one hanging off of this moose's antler.
1 snake.
Anything visible in the patterns? Not really. Up there's a snake.
2 snakes.
But there's just one more. There's always just one more of something that holds you up. It's always one of the multiples as well. I mean, centipedes / millipedes are basically snakes, right? Wait, no way. No way. I literally did the trick where I pulled back so that images would feel like
snakes.
compressed.
Part number 5. You're on your way. And doing quite well, I have to say.
Well, I'm glad you think so. Because I am unreasonably proud of this.
I spy 3 pins, a loose thread, a striped raccoon, a pumpkin head, a horseshoe, 2 shovels, a ball, a bee, a heart, a fish, and a bird in a tree.
Once more in reverse. Let's get started.
A bird in a tree. A fish.
Heart, I know I saw this. Like, what's driving me forward now is the fact that I just got done studying these images. And I get that it's probably meant for you to, be a little kid and play it one each day that you play it. But hey, we are professionals here, we are adults, and I think we can show these kids what's up. Crazy hidden.
A heart.
Beware, perhaps?
A bee.
A ball.
A ball.
2 shovels. Well, a trowel counts as a shovel, right?
1 shovel. 2 shovels.
And a horseshoe.
A horseshoe. A pumpkin head. A striped raccoon.
That was as adorable as I had hoped it would be. A loose thread. See, at first I was looking for, like, a spool of thread, but no, it's going to be something more like this.
A loose thread.
And 3 pins, so 1.
1 pin.
2 more. So the last 2 are going to be a bit more elusive. A clothespin is technically a pin.
2 pins.
So now I guess we're looking for somebody's pin number. Maybe my opinion? Nah, nobody wants that right now. A pin. Oh my god.
3 pins. One more done. You must be smart. Here's your 6th ghost machine part.
Oh, upstairs with us. We're trying to freeze on eyes, are we? It's a game with a reverse difficulty curve. The more we get, the easier it is. Even if it is getting faster.
Nice collection. Make 2 more collections, and I'll have a reward for you.
Definitely going for frogs. You can always tell from the first one that's left settled. As time goes on, it's just a matter of getting the right ones, because it seems like the pool increases as you go. Come on now. Show me the forgs. There you go. Forg. Forg. And forg. So it counts by any interpretation. Okay, bird. Wow, it is Ducktopia up in here. Which sounds like one of those, like, advertising serial flash game websites. I mean, hey, if Postopia could do it for cereals. There we go, there we go, there we go. There we go, and nope.
A new record. Part number 7. You're doing quite well. You'll be making ghosts soon. I can tell.
All that means is 1 more room complete. Let's start with over here.
I spy a chimney. Out, a chain. A ghostly face. A snake. A plane. A question mark. 2 moons. A star. 4 arrows. Eyeglasses. And ink in a jar.
Lots of these things I already spotted.
Ink in a jar. Eyeglasses.
4 hours are tougher, but in my search for this bird, I found this one.
1 arrow.
2 arrow.
2 arrows.
This could very easily turn into another problem in this room, though. Where are these other arrows? Well, they're in there.
3 arrows. 4 arrows.
There's a star up there.
A star.
2 moons.
1 moon.
And the other?
2 moons.
A question mark. So much of this is written now. Which, I suppose written communication is a pretty big step for ghosts, where normally they would communicate just by appearing or causing sounds in the night.
A question mark.
A plane. A shark is basically a plane if you put it in the water. A paper plane.
A plane.
A snake, I remember you from before.
A snake.
A ghostly face. Now that is tougher. It's not you, it's not Skeleton's friend. We're also looking for the word out. Well, there it is. Get out.
Out.
And a chain. It kind of seems like somebody is using us for hunting practice. Well, a chimney.
A chimney.
Now it's just down to those 2 holdouts. Oh, the chain up there.
A chain.
We've got that. Now, what is the ghostly face? So then where's... Oh, of course.
A ghostly face. Another one finished. Here's part number 8. Are you ready to make ghosts? I can't wait.
Oh, it looked to me like you were busting out the maracas to celebrate. My mistake. Let's have a look at this.
I spy a red rose, a moon that's white, a fingerprint, a fish, a fright, the eye of a needle, the tongue of a snake, 3 8s in a row, and a paper snowflake.
Paper snowflake might be among the tougher ones to crack. Well, there's 3 8s in a row.
3 8s in a row.
I'm not quite sure what you mean by a paper snowflake. I'm not seeing anything that would really match the pattern.
A red rose.
A moon that's white.
A moon that's white. A fish.
Alright, not what I was looking for, but sure. The eye of a needle, the tongue of a snake. Okay, the last one of these wasn't so difficult, but I'm really kind of struggling with this one. Up here it says fright.
Fright.
It's got the piano keys for some fright as well. The rest of this, well, it's just gonna come out a bit subjective, I suppose. There's the snowflake hiding in the shadows.
A paper snowflake.
Perhaps a fingerprint could be as well? Oh, wait. Wait, that's not just a shadow. Listen to me sitting up because I was leaning down. That's a fingerprint, but we can only tell when the magnifying glass is over it.
A fingerprint.
Okay, no, I actually found that one because I saw the thread. Look at that, it's not even an antenna. This is the first time I've really felt like we actually fully needed the magnifying glass.
The eye of a needle.
Now we've just got to find the tongue of a snake. This one's got no antenna at all. Are you kidding me? Alright, fine.
The tongue of a snake. Here's the next part. Number 9. It goes somewhere on that machine of mine.
I am so tired, but we're seeing this thing through to the end. Let's go. We've already done in there, and now we just need here, and I think we're done with this room.
I spy 5 ears, a yo-yo, a sun, an open mouth, the number 1, a magnet, a match, 6 5-letter words, the longest green tail, and 3 little birds.
Sitting by my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true, or good, or something like that. I don't remember. I'm way too tired.
1 little bird.
Some of these things I wish would keep going for ambiance. 2 little birds.
2 little birds.
And there's gotta be a third around here somewhere. Could be anywhere. Could be on the shelf. Could be part of a book. There's a snake. We spotted the snake instantly this time. Where is Final Bird? I just realized that your little hairstyle is the wax melting onto your head. You count. You count.
3 little birds.
Owl counts as bird, of course. Okay, the longest green tail.
The longest green tail.
And 6 5-letter words. So ghost is 1.
1 5-letter word.
Games is another.
2 5-letter words.
Doors.
3 5-letter words.
Soups.
4 5-letter words.
Haunt.
5 5-letter words.
That just leaves 1 more. Study. Yeah, there we go.
6 5-letter words.
A match. And of course, a magnet. Hey, maybe we'll leave that lit a little bit longer. I could use an afro.
A magnet.
The number 1, which has got to appear someplace. First.
The number 1.
A yo-yo, a sun. Well, there's the sun.
A sun.
And there's the yo-yo.
A yo-yo.
1 gaping open mouth. Whoa.
An open mouth.
And 5 ears, so now begins another hunt.
1 ear. 2 ears.
And I've got to give this game credit, it always counts every minute detail. Like, I've never had an objective to find something, and then something that could be interpreted as that didn't count. So that's 2 ears. Still 3 more to go. Your ears are back here, technically, I think. Where's the rest he is? There's an ear, the little mouse ear.
3 ears.
And we've got to find 2 more, and that's 1.
4 ears.
And 2.
5 ears. By now you know my little scheme. Here's the 10th part of the ghost machine.
I've been onto your scheme for a while, but I have to say there are a few things more amusing than a bunch of ears wiggling in unison. And that means victory. Well, off we go. Well, we've still got an entire room to go before we do the attic. So why not do the attic first? Why not, like I said, we're mixing it up.
I spy a belt, a blue bow tie, 2 letter B's, 1 red eye, 4 wheels, a whale, a pencil, a 3, a wooden pin, and a metal key.
You know, before I really hadn't paid attention to just how creepy the ambient sounds are in here. This would actually be really scary for kids, wouldn't it? But I suppose it's only natural. I mean, you spend the entire game working your way up to the attic. I guess it makes sense that you'd want this to be the one that kind of really knocks your socks off, feels like a climax. Okay, a wooden pin. That's going to be difficult to find in a place like this. I'm kind of fixated on it because, oh, there we go.
A wooden pin.
A metal key.
A metal key. A pencil.
A 3. And there's got to be a good 3 somewhere about, right? Again, all things I swear I've seen before. Look at the cat looking at its reflection in the metal box. I also like that you're sort of implied to be a companion that's been following us through here. Always curiously just behind us and getting into shenanigans wherever we don't need you. 3. I mean, I could be finding other things along the way, but I don't know, it feels wrong to move on from something before I found it. There's a 3. That could easily have gone unnoticed.
A 3.
4 wheels.
1 wheel.
Make it 2.
2 wheels.
Ah, those don't count. That one does.
3 wheels.
Yeah, the other one is not attached, maybe. It's missing somewhere. There we go.
4 wheels.
That was cool. That one didn't really look like anything on the ground, but logically it would follow that it would have fallen down here, and that actually worked. Now, if there are any whales in the room, perchance? I actually find myself in need of a whale right about now. Blue bow tie, might as well.
A blue bow tie.
That Hanna-Barbera sound effect. A whale right here.
A whale.
2 letter B's. Well, there's 1.
1 letter B.
And somebody really wants to make sure you understand their name. There's another.
2 letter B's.
1 red eye.
One red eye.
Okay, I suppose that's an eye. I would like to throw my hat in the ring and say that if you're brave enough, a snake could absolutely be used as a belt. I know it's not what you're looking for, but beggars can't be choosers, and right now I'm begging for a belt. Oh, of course. At a certain point I was just thinking it would be draped over something, but it's the one that's been right around the mannequin this whole time.
A belt. Another one solved. You're an ace. Have you put the machine parts in place?
You're an ace. Have you figured out with what the soup was laced? Something good, apparently. Okay. Once more into the chest.
I spy 8 stars, a turtle, a train, a hand that's red, a moon on a chain, 3 closed eyes, a crayon, a crown, a heart, and a letter turned upside down.
T.
A letter turned upside down.
You know, a heart, for stuff like that, we've got to start looking at where the patterns are. Some of these changes are actually still reflected, and I do wonder if there's a set puzzle for each and every one, like every run, or if it randomizes to an extent. Look, we can see little paw prints where somebody walked over here and tracked some dust.
A crayon.
And a crown.
A crown.
So another thing I like is that even though it's a kid's game, and is definitely something a kid could play, it still feels complex. It doesn't just give them to you. It really is an all-ages sort of game. A moon on a chain.
A moon on a chain.
3 closed eyes, one of which will be yours, so it must actually be static because you're hiding in your sock.
1 closed eye.
You are so cute. Alright, a turtle.
A turtle.
A train.
A train.
A hand that's red. A hand that's red. Once more, that seems like something that should stand out. And it kind of leads me to believe that maybe there's some sort of trick here. 8 stars, so we should really start collecting these.
1 star. 2 stars. 3 stars. 4 stars. 5 stars. 6 stars. 7 stars.
And of course, I'm missing just the one more. Ah, there's the heart, though.
A heart.
And guess what I'm no longer missing?
8 stars.
Now, we're gonna need a couple more closed eyes. Ah, the hand that's red, though, is the hand on the clock.
A hand that's red.
Oh, of course. Both your...
2 closed eyes.
Why was that sound appropriately terrifying?
Three closed eyes. One plus 1 plus 1 is 3. That's how many more parts you'll get from me. I spy 3 horses, a button nose, a mirror, a brush, a bat, white toes, a cat's tail, a green vest, 4 red shoes, the biggest ears, and 2 tubes.
Tell you what, let's mix it up and start from the top left, okay?
1 horse.
Don't forget 2 horse.
2 horses.
And 3.
Three horses.
And their button nose.
A button nose.
A mirror.
A mirror.
Where's that brush? Somebody using it? You've got hair that looks like it's been brushed. Can't find the brush that performed the action, though. It's just, it may seem counterintuitive, but yep, doing this in a certain order definitely helps.
A brush. White toes.
For once, you were actually an answer. I'm not sure if you've done that before, certainly not in the last part. A bat. Yeah, I don't know what you mean by a bat. And I'm worried that that could be another one of those holdouts.
The biggest ears.
And 2 2s, which I also can't quite find. There are some dominoes around. That's green, but it's not a vest. If we're looking for a green vest, we've got to search... Not you. There's a 2.
1 2.
No, 2 2s. We also need 4 red shoes, which is going to be between you and you.
1 red shoe. 2 red shoes. 3 red shoes. 4 red shoes.
And while you were doing that, I found the green vest.
A green vest.
A cat's tail.
A cat's tail.
I knew it. I knew the bat was going to be the holdout because the last 2 is over here.
2 2s.
And there's a few things that could be meant by a bat. Just spotted it. In the webs. There we go.
A bat. Aren't you clever? Here's part 13. Only 2 more missing from the ghost machine.
We're so close.
I spy a bear, 2 ducks, a snail, a vase with 3 flowers, a spotted tail, a pair of scissors, a pair of flies, a bottle half full, and yellow eyes.
Yellow eyes.
Yellow eyes.
Bottle half full.
A bottle half full.
Pair of eyes, or a pair of
A
flies.
pair of flies.
And the scissors.
A pair of scissors.
Spotted tail.
A spotted tail.
A vase with 3 flowers.
A vase with 3 flowers.
2 ducks, starting with you.
1 duck.
We've got the North American house polar bear and its friend the pig there. You always see them traveling together. Okay, now we're slowing down. We need another duck. There it is.
Two ducks.
Now, where's the snail we're meant to be keeping an eye out for? Ah, there it is. We saw it before.
A snail.
A bear. Oh my god!
A bear.
Some of these sounds are legitimately little jump scares.
Have you ever met a ghost before? You
Yeah.
will soon. Just finish one more.
We're getting ready to put your evil plan to fruition. But yeah, I could actually see this game being sort of scary for young kids, like especially the attic and some of the things that you click on.
I spy two
Oh, I never did the
spiders,
mirror.
a red K, a 3, a shadowy X, an upside-down key, 3 hearts, a plane, an acorn, an ace, 2 keys on a chain, and a key back in place.
I see. I see. Well, you go there.
A key back in place.
2 keys on a chain.
2 keys on a chain.
Alright. An acorn and an ace. Well, the acorn is easy enough to spot.
An acorn.
And the ace.
An ace.
A plane, you say. Now, the assumption is that you mean an airplane. And it is.
A plane.
3 hearts.
1 heart. 2 hearts.
An upside down key. That would probably be you.
An upside down key.
A shadowy X.
A shadowy X. A 3. A red K. 1 spider.
That one wasn't a jump scare, it was just deeply unsettling. Alright, so we're looking for 1 more heart and 1 more oh, there's a heart. There's a heart in the webs.
3 hearts.
Now, all we need to finish this off is a single spider. And there he is, right in plain sight.
2 spiders. The final part. Here's number 15. Now go start the ghost machine.
Number 15, the ghost machine. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. And I've been awake for 24 hours at this point. The coffee's starting to wear off.
Follow the plans to put the parts in place.
Alright, boss. The plans. Alright, this looks simple enough. It's like IKEA. There you go. And there's some sort of funnel doohickey that goes here. A magnet down in this area. We need a fan and a cork. So... wait, where was that? Yeah, we need a cork and a fan. 7S light bulb. Couple of gears in the top part. Nope, come on. I know you guys belong here. Alright, there's a hose and a valve and a pipe that connects here. Finally, we just have... yeah, okay. Finally, we just have this here, and you somewhere. Where's the last thing we haven't put something here? A really tiny part. Oh, you're just a dial on a gauge. Let's summon a ghost.
Ah, the ghost machine is fixed. Now you can use it to make some very spooky ghosts. Start by clicking button number 1.
Look at this. We get to summon them.
Shadow. To make this ghost, you have to fill these jars by finding ingredients that I've hidden around the house. Here's a clue for the first ingredient you have to find. First, find a bat. Go to the front hall. It's a shadow that's cast up high on a wall.
I didn't realize this was going to be a whole bunch of endgame content. The stuff in the house actually matters now.
Now find a flashlight. It's in a stair post. Then you'll be ready to make this ghost.
Gotcha.
1 flashlight. To see the ghost called Shadow fly to and fro, just return to the workshop and then click go.
There's something really metal about using the shadow of a bat to make a ghost. Look at you! Ooh, and your delayed shadow.
You made 1 ghost. You'll need to make all 7 to get out of the house.
Alright, 2.
Graveyard. A broken bone is the first item to find. And
Okay, I gotcha. So there's a broken bone right here.
1 broken bone. In a gravestone-shaped cushion is stitched R.I.P. Go find it now. It's easy to see.
Gotcha.
1 R.I.P. Now grab a lantern. It hangs from a hook. Next to the fire is where you should look.
I'll take that.
1 lantern. Go make the graveyard ghost if you dare. This one is sure to give you a scare.
Certain it will scare me how long we have to wait for this thing to actually finish. Yeah, but I suppose there's nothing without anticipation, right? That was horrific. You were blessed with bones only to lose them immediately afterwards, but I have to say the 2D animation is really satisfying to look at. It kind of contrasts with the style, but that's kind of why I like it so much.
Tick-tock. An hourglass teeters on the arm of a chair. Go find it now, at the top of the stairs.
Got it.
One hourglass. An alarm clock is the next thing you need. It rests on a shelf in a place where you read.
Library? There you are.
One alarm clock. You'll find a domino 12 if you look on the shelf with the 7th ghost book.
Domino. There we go.
112. You've found all the items, so here's your last rhyme. Go back to the workshop. It's tick-tock time.
Not to spoil anything, but this is literally the plot of a ghost story.
Rusty. Go and find 2 crooked nails, please. They're in a cabinet filled with keys.
Oh, I'm quite familiar with that cabinet. That's where I keep my love letter to me. Alright, nails. You know, I really adore that in the endgame, all the little details that are around the house, they're not just details anymore, they're things you actually have to incorporate. Feels like something you earn.
2 crooked nails. A spring is next on your list, so go look. It rests on the floor, right next to a book.
There we go.
1 spring. Go find an oil can. It has a long spout. If you look by the fireplace, you'll find it, no doubt. 1 oil can. Now find 2 gears. You've got plenty of time. Look where 12 numbers appear with a rhyme.
Oh hey, I've just noticed, look, there's a little ghost sitting up there. You're the TikTok. Wow, you guys will actually go out and inhabit the house. We're re-haunting the place. That is adorable, but also consequential. So where are these gears supposed to be?
2 gears.
In the
Go
cobwebs.
back to the workshop now and you'll see that Rusty is ready to be set free.
Okay, well, we included more cobweb than anything with rust, but alright. Let's see what we produce. Robot ghosts, that brings up some startling implications. So if we ever reach, like, a dead Earth point where it's just AI replicating AI and building new robots, does that mean that we'll theoretically have infinite ghosts? I suppose that's really no different from what we're doing with Earth now.
Meow. First,
Say that again.
Go find a wind-up mouse. It's near a tall clock in this spooky house.
Okie dokie, well, I just saw that.
1 wind-up mouse. By the stove on a wooden shelf. Find a piece of cheese and help yourself.
Where is it? Thank you very much.
1 piece of cheese. Find cat eyes in the upstairs hall. They're in a picture on the wall.
A couple of these are riddles, most of them are you just telling me. Not that I mind that. There we go.
2 cat eyes. A ball of yarn is next, in a room with red walls. It's resting now on a shelf full of dolls. 1 ball of yarn. You found all the things for the ghost called Meow. To make it, go to the workshop right now.
Let's get ourselves a kitty ghost. Look at your eyes move back and forth like one of those novelty clocks. Kitty, hi! It's just a baby. Alright, so that was number 6, right? Right, that was number 6? No, we need number 6 and 7 is last.
Pick up an eyeball on top of a book. It's somewhere in the library, so go look.
Okay. Look at that kitty staring up the stairs as if it sees something we don't. Probably going after old skeleton. Looking for an eyeball on top of a book. There
One
you are.
Eyeball. Find your way to the room that's red. Look for a snake sneaking out from under a bed. One snake. 2 flies rest under a marble sink. What room are they in? Stop and think.
Gotcha.
2 flies. Go to the trunk and open it wide. There's a big furry spider hiding inside.
Yep, that's what that symbol means. The universal sign for exactly those words. Look at you, kitty, perched atop the bed. This place feels so much more alive now. Oddly enough, the more we hunt it, the more inviting it feels.
One furry spider. Hop to the window on the 1st floor. Find a frog sitting under a 4.
I get the impression this is to make sure we see everything. Look at you out there. Alright, sitting under a 4 right here.
One frog. Making the ghost is the last thing to do. But beware, Critter is likely to frighten you.
Oh, be careful. That's a whole lot of components to blend. Are we making something too powerful, maybe? The thought of a mouth on your eyeball is horrifying.
You've made the first 6 ghosts. Are you ready for ghost number 7?
I like to think so, but that looked like something out of the Spore Creature Creator. Skeleton, you've unlocked real power here. You can make ghosts of things that never lived.
Get out. To make ghost number 7, find the 6 that you know. First, go to my secret room and look for Shadow.
Your secret room. No, other way. You're here.
Shadow. Look
You're a
out the
component in the
window
next one.
into the night. Graveyard is lurking in the moonlight.
We've got to track you all down, of course. All these ghosts combined into one. That's why we couldn't skip to 7.
Graveyard.
We gave you new life only to rip it
Hurry
away
up.
so suddenly.
Don't be late for TikTok. You'll face him on the biggest clock.
There we go.
Tick-tock. Find a bell on a book, and you'll find Rusty too. Look upstairs. He's waiting for you.
Oh, books always mean the library. Even if I didn't already see where you are.
Rusty. This searching is tough. Are you tired now? Go take a nap, and you'll find Meow.
Okay, but I might actually take a nap, though. I mean, at this rate.
Meow. The ghost called Critter can be caught, peeking into an empty pot.
That's actually not super helpful. I really do think kids should have some unexpected scares. Not that things should be age inappropriate, but, you know, actually scare them once in a while. Go ahead and traumatize them. We always seem to remember those things fondly. Then again, maybe there's a survivorship bias. Into an empty pot. I could see you. I could see you through the doorway. Look at that.
Critter. What's the last thing you need to set Get Out free? Go back to the workshop and look for me.
You're gonna sacrifice yourself in the name of science. Well, if it's the only way. Oh no, it's doing this. Oh, it's doing this. Oh, not now.
It's time at last to get outside. Get Out will take you for a ride.
I really hope so. I really, really hope so. Okay, there we go. You ghostified yourself. You made yourself non-corporeal. And you've got all those powers. Shed the burden of your physical calcium. What have I done?
Window, mouse hole, and chimney you've gone. This spooky night is ending. It's almost dawn. The time has come to say goodbye. You've mastered this game of Spooky I Spy.
I did it! Hooray! I've unleashed an evil far greater than anything I can imagine, but at least in the coming apocalypse, so I'll likely be spared for my usefulness. After all, you can always combine more ghosts, and there's a whole planet full of them. That was really fun. It was good, spooky style. It was a lot of fun. It was more engaging than you would expect for a kid's game, but in a way that is really all ages rather than just, being too hard for kids or too easy for adults. Some of these required you to think outside the box, some of them were neat little twists, and it's all little things where, like I said, you can zone out, but it still requires you to think, so you don't fall asleep doing it, which was very helpful for me in this case because I've been up all day and all night. But maybe that sleepy state actually was helpful because somehow I found this a lot easier than last time. I don't know though, I've always loved hidden object games for this. There's something so satisfying about studying a complicated image, and all the while you're looking for specific things, you're taking in the whole and just sort of appreciating it. Looking at the stuff is a satisfaction that just never goes away with age, and the game just closes when you're done. Well, I think Skeleton has kept me here long enough, and by extension, I've kept you here long enough. Suffice to say, this was definitely in the creepy and comfy spirit, and if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one.